Okay, that was pretty funny.
It is Mitsuhide, Lord Nobunaga.
That impotent traitor! Yasuke, go to the gate. Hold it as long as you can. Run! Take the women and Frois. Set fires on your way out.
Lord Nobunaga, I will not leave you.
Go! You have served me better than my sons, Ran. Do not defy me now. Our tea ceremony today must be postponed. Who are you?
I am Igor.
You have been taught well.
Let me show you how well!
If I die, our country will fall. Mitsuhide cannot rule it.
Where is the box? Tell me! I will kill you too.
You will try. The blade. It is you. Kill her. Now. It cannot.
You took the box. You and the Shinbakufu. Give it to me!
I know nothing of what you are saying.
You were there. You gave the order to kill my father.
Whatever Mitsuhide told you, he has lied. He has betrayed me. He has deceived us all.
No, you are the liar. You killed my family.
I have killed many people. I did it to make us strong. One shining sword under heaven, with a single destiny. Not for this Shinbakufu. For the country!
You slaughtered innocents!
Such a blade cannot be forged without fire. I did what had to be done. Clans squabble like children. Wait for a chance to conquer us. I did it to unite us. There was no other way. But it does not matter now. I am trapped. I cannot rule after such a failure. Mitsuhide thinks he will rule, but the others will not follow. The fight for our country must continue. It is up to others now.
My lord, no.
You must not get my head. You understand?
Please.
Yasuke, it is over. I am lost.
You saved me. I will never forget you, my friend.
Do not thank me. Only honor me. I have brought my death upon my own head. Is there anything at all that once given life does not perish?
The head is unsalvageable. Even in death, he mocks me. The Brack soldier is not one of us. Take him, priest. Send him back to wherever he belongs.
You know that I am not going anywhere.
I know. Vicondeo is my friend. Till we meet again.
Junjiro! Junjiro!
Naoe, what happened? Tell me.
Oda Nobunaga's dead. Honnoji is in flames.
This news is good. A brutal tyrant dead and an onryo struck from your list.
No. It wasn't Oda Nobunaga behind the mask. It was Lord Mitsuhide. Everything is chaos.
What of it? Oda Nobunaga was a murderer and a beast. He deserved whatever death came for him.
Don't you understand? I was wrong. I chose wrong. I was lied to and manipulated, and now I'm left with nothing. While Lord Mitsuhide has an army.
Then you kill them. Kill them all. We will set things right.
How?
Go back to Katano. If Lord Mitsuhide himself isn't there, there will be a trail, a clue, something.
Katano again. Back to the start.
You'll find a new way forward. I know you will.
Junjiro's optimism is rubbing off on you. What is it?
Junjiro hasn't returned. But we're looking. The villagers, our contacts, they're all looking for him.
I'll search too. He can't have gone far.
I know you care for him. I do too. But you can't lose Lord Mitsuhide now. You might never catch up. He knows you, Naoe. He knows your skill. He'll be ready.
Don't stop until you find him. Junjiro's the only family I have left. To Katano. Again. Smoke. Junjiro! Junjiro! What are you... What is this? Are you working for Lord Mitsuhide?
Move! Inside the walls!
Soldiers! Get up, Junjiro. We have to go. Get up! The rain can mask our escape. Come!
Surround the castle! No one escapes! One more step, stranger, and you die!
I offer you the same choice.
You really think you stand a chance?
Another step, and we will both find out.
Shoot him! They won't work! It's too wet! Just kill him!
You have made your choice then. Not let them get to her first. Fight for a traitor! Die like a traitor! I did not come here to kill you. I came to speak with you.
You cut down all those soldiers just to speak with me? Why?
Because you are a part of something bigger than this place. This war. Something I am also seeking. The blade on your wrist. I have seen it before.
That's why you spared me. At Honnoji.
You are a thread in a knot I need to untangle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My whole life, I have been caught on a wind, blown across the world, clinging to whatever I could. Opportunity, love, the past.
So what? Now you want to cling to me?
Our fates are connected. Let me walk beside you for a time. Let me see where this wind takes us.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'll be honest with you, regardless of what it costs me.
Honest about what?
Everything I did in Iga.
My one-man army. Oh, the best of the failed rebellion for last.
Your pride is astonishing. An entire and its people vanquished for the folly of his son?
For the good of our country. For the ambition of his father.
Too much blood spilled has warped your mind. You'll never see the truth.
Oh! Enlighten me, old shinobi.
And waste my breath? Duel me!
No. Duels belong in the old world. The old world is dead. This is the way forward.
You'll learn nothing in victory, Oda Nobunaga. In your defeat, you'll know it all!
Hold! Allow me to duel him.
He is a formidable warrior.
And so deserving of a warrior's death.
Bring me his head. A gift for my idiot son.
You're not of this land. Yet you fight our battles.
It is not about land. It runs deeper than that. For both of us.
So, it does. What keeps your loyalty? See him for what he is!
He has shown me another side!
Impossible! Iga was protected, self-contained, independent.
Lord Nobunaga wants to unite you!
I will die an outsider before living under it. What is your name?
Yasuke.
You are special, samurai. Not for your skin.
for your skill. Your daimyo does not deserve your greatness.
I am about to kill you, and you praise me?
You have not killed me yet. I have one more trick, but not the strength to use it.
Where did you get that? Sandayu, tell me!
A girl from Iga with the same blade. Trust her. Help her.
Sandayu! Who? Forgive me.
Forgive you. Forgive? You killed my neighbors, my friends, everyone I ever knew and loved. And now you beg forgiveness? Look at me. I said, look at me! I'm going to stick your head on an Egan spear. So until the crows take your eyes, you can see the pain you've left in your wake.
Stop!
Stay out of it, Junjiro.
No, you don't understand.
He killed Egans, my family. He's a monster.
Then you're a monster too.
What?
I tried to stop you from coming here. I begged you, but you wouldn't listen. And I knew you'd find out if I didn't do something. Hide things. Or burn things.
Junjiro.
You're the only one I have left. I couldn't let you find out. So I came here. I came back. But I wasn't strong enough. I still miss him. My Chichue. When we first found him, I didn't believe it. But then, when I realized it was you, it turned real. Soren wanted me to be kind to you. He said we should show you mercy, even when I didn't want to. I thought you were a demon, a monster. But Soren taught me. Showed me other ways to let the hate out. And slowly, you started looking like something else. A person. A friend. Family. He saved us. He did bad things, but so did you. So if you kill him now, then you have to hand the katana to me next. I'll do it. I'll really do it.
I didn't know. Forgive me.
I already did.
Thank you. What is your name?
Junjiro. You could call me Junjiro.
Yasuke.
So, Yasuke, sir, you'll come with us, right?
Just Yasuke will do. And I hope to.
You still want to walk beside me? Follow this wind wherever it takes us?
I vow to do all that I can to deserve your mercy. And your bravery.
I accept your vow, but not here. We'll do it our own way.
You're back! You are safe! And don't you ever run off like that again! You hear me?
Yes, Auntie Tomiko.
This is Yasuke.
Oh.
He's one of us now.
Yes. Welcome.
Thank you.
But I want to make it official. Today, we become something else. Tomiko, I'll need an iron pot, a drinking bowl, and a very big fire. Junjiro, bring some paper and ink.
Okay. Ane.
There is evil at work in our homeland. A foe of secrets and betrayal, of power and control. A foe I cannot face alone. You are here because you believe in me. Believe in my cause, my fight. Now I'm asking you to believe in us. We have all seen darkness. Some have been that darkness. We have come together despite it all. To bring change. To bring light. It won't kill you, I promise. This is Egan tradition, going back as far as anyone can remember. This bonds us.
What would we call ourselves?
My father told me to follow this blade. That I would find my way.
Then we should continue to follow it.
We are the League of the Hidden Blade, the Kakushibaiki.
It is an honor. One I will not take for granted.
United, always, in the Kakushibaiki. Come on, I want to show you something.
So these are the ones who killed your father?
And stole the box I promised him that I'd protect. I call them the Onryo. 3 are dead.
By your hand or someone else's?
Mine.
Impressive. The one with the ox horns. I know his crest. The Besho clan. Lord Nobunaga's armies fought them in Harima.
Harima. That's a good start. We know Akechi Mitsuhide has something to do with this group. His general snuck me into Honnoji.
Ise Sadauki. The Ises have alliances with the Akechis through marriage.
Mitsuhide trusted him. And he was a royal asshole.
That must make him guilty. I know one head of their clan resides in a Yamashiro temple.
Good. So we go to Yamashiro and Harima.
For the others, allow me to speak to my contacts in Azuchi. I have never heard gossip like the talk in that castle.
You're already a worthy addition to the cause. Let's get started.
I will start the search.
Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Anime Podcast. I'm your host Shinry, here at the Everything Anime Podcast. I'm from anime, manga, video games, TV shows, anywhere on the topic I'm talking about. Today's video is on Assassin's Creed Shadows, a game I was actually excited to play when it first got announced and came out. Now, I know this review was like a year later after the game came out. I think around the time I had bought Pokemon Coliseum, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and like Bleach, Rebirth of Souls all around the same time. And I kind of just got overwhelmed. I did my first impressions of the game. I talked about the opening. I thought it was powerful, you know, things like that. But yeah, I just got around to it this year because I've just been playing other things, or I just got busy with life. I still haven't been writing, which is another thing. So I'm kind of just like catching up on stuff that I kind of fell behind on. But I am glad I finally played this game again. I will say that. Now, when I do my game reviews, I'll talk about my relationship with the game. And then go into things about I like, and then, you know, talk about the story or overall and things like that, and then talk about gameplay if I feel like it's relative or anything like that. So, to start off with, the first thing I'll say, my relationship with this game is, I've been an Assassin's Creed fan since Assassin's Creed 1 on 360. And really to say, I got like a bystander to Assassin's Creed 1 at first. Like, I became a fan of Assassin's Creed when Assassin's Creed 2 came out, or by the time Assassin's Creed 2 came out. Because the first person that got me into Assassin's Creed was my brother Nick, the one that got me into God of War, which I'm currently playing. Check out my God of War 1 and 2 videos. Reviews. So, yeah, I watched him play it. I thought it was interesting, like, you know, like you stab somebody in the middle of a crowd, and you just, like, walk through between these pastures, or you sit on a bench, and they just walk by and they don't know how the fuck this motherfucker died, they just like, oh, he dead, what the fuck? Get out, you walk away casually, just chink like that, like shake a bitch while you walking. Assassin's Creed has evolved dramatically since then. It's become like this open world thing. And also, I've got some thoughts, again, talking about gameplay. We're going to get into this later. But just like the controversy with the game being called woke, which again, we talked about woke before. So I call everything woke just because you don't like it, just because it's not your type of stuff, a story or a game or whatever. The game is not woke. It's not changing anything dramatically. I talked about my first impressions as well, but we're going to get into all that. But anyways, then I played Assassin's Creed 2. It started to become a bit more open world. It started becoming like, more like bigger, because we're in France, so you had like buildings and stuff you can climb, where it's like in Assassin's Creed 1, you were just kind of like in this old, like, not pre-civilization, like, I just read Dr. Stone, so I feel like it's slipping past me, but like, like the next phase after, like, we're like living in hay houses, and we're starting moving to buildings, like stuff like that, whatever era that is. And then Assassin's Creed Brotherhood came out, which was great. It introduced, like, sending out, like, basically scouts, basically, but they could attack your enemies for you. They could kill enemies for you. I don't think they could kill like the main targets, but they could kill, like, enemies in your way. They could assist you. And after Brotherhood, we had Assassin's Creed the one Revelations, which was like Ezio learning about Altair's past. It was called the Ezio trilogy. And then after Assassin's Creed, 2, and this is all relative to, like, you know, talking about my history with the game, but after Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, we had got Assassin's Creed 3. And in the middle of Assassin's Creed 3, like, while Assassin's Creed 3 was still coming out, still relevant, still, like, you know, in its hype phase, Assassin's Creed 4 just randomly dropped. Like, within months of 3 coming out. So I own both of them. And 3, you know, the first time that, like, the opening of the game, we started as a Templar. Do y'all remember that? When, like, Desmond said, what the fuck? And at the same time, we said, what the fuck?
Master Kenway. Did you find it then?
It was not the right place.
The others are waiting for you.
Gentlemen, please, sit. I fear our temple was no more than a painted cave. Although it did contain precursor images and script, which means we are close.
Not close enough, it seems.
We need to redouble our efforts and expand our order and establish a permanent base here. Although the site eludes us, I am confident we will find it.
Truth.
Hear, hear. Furthermore, I believe it is time we welcome Charles into our fold. He has proven himself a loyal disciple and served unerringly since the day he came to us. He should be able to share in our knowledge and reap all the benefits that such a gift implies. Are any opposed? Very well. Charles, come, stand. Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. Give me your hand. You are a Templar. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we started out as a Templar thinking we were an assassin, but we were an assassin that was joining the Templars for the first time. Like, he was a Templar initiate. And then, like, you know, he had, you know, relations with, like Native American woman, and, you know, they had their child, and that's our main protagonist of Assassin's Creed. And I forgot his name, but I know he was kind of like a hard-head ass. You know, like, Altair was, like, disciplined, and then he found out, like, you know, the Creed was corrupted by Templars. Like, it was a pope, and he had, like, the magic of apple of Eden, you know. And then Ezio was, like, this, like, flamboyant, you know, charm boy, playboy, you know, and he learned, you know, responsibility after his father died. You know, he got betrayed by his uncle, I believe it was. And then in Brotherhood, you know, he started forming, like, you know, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and then in Revelations, he, like, was older, wiser, was trying to learn from Altair. And so, like I said, in 3, you start out with, like, this, like, guy that's, you think it's an assassin, but it turns out he's a Templar initiate. And then we take over his son, who's a fucking hothead, and, you know, we're carving up animals and bears and shit, you know, for their fur and skin, which is fine. I mean, it fit the story for what it was going for. And then Assassin's Creed 4 had this guy named Edward Kenway, I think his name was, who was like a pirate, and he didn't know anything about the assassins. I forgot, like, how that one started, but I think, like, Edward didn't, like, he wasn't, like, even involved with the assassins, but, like, he kind of got involved with it, like, around that time. And again, this is getting relative to Assassin's Creed Shadows in a second. But then after that, we had, I believe it was, like, 3 games, possibly 2, because this was, like, the end of the PS2 era, our PS3 era, going into PS4. We had, yes, because this was the end of 360. We had, going into PS4, we had Assassin's Creed, like, it was only like, it was like 5. It was really glitchy when it came out. I forgot the name of that one. Well, we had that, and we had Rogue. Rogue was the last one on 360. And the 5th one was the one or that one, the one on PS4, the launch for PS4 was the one like where things were starting to like expand bigger, like bigger stories. Like it wasn't just about Templars and assassins and like, going back and forth in the present day, which was a thing up until 3. Like after Desmond Miles, we lost our main protagonist. 4, there is like an outside human thing going on with like, because I think that 4 introduced like Egyptian gods or Greek gods or gods from the first civilization trying to take over humanity, and like we're getting tricked by the Templars and we're getting tricked by the assassins, and like that battle for their powers, because there was all different kind of apples of Eden and all different objects of Eden. I started to get kind of polluted by the 4th one anyway, but Rogue kind of try to keep that traditional thing where I think you started as a Templar that time that got turned to assassin, or was it you were an assassin that got turned to a Templar?
Lisbon is near as large as London or Paris. Are you sure you can find this one place?
Saw it clear as day, Hope. It's a convent, right close by the harbor. I might have visited the sisters once or twice.
Given your present knowledge of the site, this duty falls upon you. You understand what must be done?
Find the precursor temple and retrieve the piece of Eden.
Finally obtained a ship for crossing the ocean. Have no worries. I will keep the Morgans safe in New York.
Thank you. Liam and I will leave straight away.
Liam is unavailable at present. Your crew and ship await. Be careful, Shay. Pieces of Eden are powerful relics.
Feast of All Saints. What a sight. And here I am, looking for a relic from the time before Adam and Eve. Strange days indeed.
Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, uo tibi offerimus fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet potus spiritualis. In nomine et caritas Dei, et communicatio
This must be it. The precursor site. What do we have here? The artifact.
do this to them?
God had nothing to do with this.
So what's the next city you want me to smite? What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead thanks to your damned manuscript!
This cannot be.
Shay, a person cannot start an earthquake!
A person meddling with these precursor machines could. You saw the box, Hope. The temple was filled to bursting with that kind of power. You made me slaughter innocents!
How dare you!
You defend him? Achilles sent me in there like Macandal sent his man in Haiti.
What the hell's going on? Stop this! The operation was delicate. Perhaps
you are shifting the earth itself. Who are you to decide what city falls next?
Get him out of here.
Liam is a fool if he thinks I'll leave this be. Achilles cannot be trusted. He must never find another precursor temple. I don't care that he's mentor, or that his family is dead. There's no excuse for this level of madness. Only one thing to do. There's no turning back now.
I had such hopes for you, Shay.
Achilles, I have to do this.
And what is it you're doing exactly? Stealing from your brothers? Betraying me?
Someone must make amends.
Make amends? You have no idea what you're doing. The future of the whole continent, maybe the whole world, is tied up in that manuscript.
Perhaps. But we don't have the right to decide that future.
The right! We have the responsibility!
We are responsible for killing innocents and destroying cities. This mad grab for power. It ends now.
I will not let you destroy everything we have built! Assassins! Stop him! Stop Shay!
Hey! Don't move! Don't let them man your way! Don't give him the satisfaction of slipping away! Find him again! him in my sights. Good line on us. I see him.
You will have to run faster than that!
Get him away. Must I do everything here?
You there! Stop!
Try to flee now. Stop you! I'll catch up with you one way or another. Mark my words.
That's enough!
Give back the manuscript, Shay! I'm sure Achilles...
I cannot! I will not let this happen again! All those souls lost! One more hardly matters.
Shay!
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order? And all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. You are now a Templar, harbinger of a new world. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May
the Father of Understanding guide us.
I think it was a Templar turned assassin, but I know like the assassins, so like the main thing about Rogue was that like when you're an assassin, basically like the leader of the Brotherhood was trying to like destroy all the Templars by like killing a city, even though billions of, hundreds of millions of innocents were going to be killed. The Brotherhood was like, oh, it's a necessary evil, to kill all these Templars. And Rogue, and that's all it's called, Rogue, like, he was like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to kill these people to kill some Templars. Again, it's been a while. Again, I'm talking about 360 over like 20 years ago, played Rogue. But that was the last time I think I really, really, was following along the story of Assassin's Creed. And then, relative to this, we had Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which had 2 dual protagonists, which I think was the first time we had dual protagonists. The female was the stealthy one, and they were brother and sister, and the brother was like the loud one that just was known for brute force attacks. He could not be stealthy as his sister. He could climb buildings, yes, but his sister was better at it. And you played all the Assassin's Creed up to Syndicate, or you played Syndicate, you know what I'm talking about. These two kind of echo that. Although they're not brother and sister, they're not related at all. And in fact, they don't even know anything about assassins to begin with. By the end of the game, they learn it. And again, we're going to talk about that when we talk about gameplay. Again, I'm just talking about relationship right now. But by the end of the game, they learn about assassins, and they realize what Templars are, especially from Yasuke's point of view. But, in the beginning, they had no idea what the fuck they were going up against. They were just like, hey, I mean, they do know what they were going up against. But, again, not Templar assassins-wise. Now, after that, my memory gets kind of fuzzy. I don't remember if Odyssey came next or Origins. But as you can see, I have the, Steelbook edition of Assassin's Creed Origins. So I fucking love it. Assassin's Creed Origins. Next stage of this game is the greatest Assassin's Creed game I've ever played. I fucking love Origins. Origins is amazing. Now, Odyssey I did play. I think I beat that one. But I kind of really was zoning out at that point. And also, by the time Odyssey came out, you had a choose your sexual orientation for your character. You could be bisexual, you could be straight, you could be homosexual. You could romance anybody you wanted, or you have to romance anybody. And that was as a dude or as a female. You had that option. So I hate people who are like, oh, Yasuke is gay. I can't wait to be the gay samurai in Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed's been doing that, choose your sexual orientation if you choose to, for the past 10 years. Are you slow? Are you new to this? In fact, I like the games give you that option because I said in my Persona 3 and Persona 5 review, Oh, I don't think I reviewed Persona 5. I definitely reviewed Persona 3, but I played Persona 5 like 3 times. But that's why I'm not ever going to read Persona 5 because I played it 3 times to beat the game. And twice, but that's a whole different video. I already talked about it in Persona 3 video. Watch my Persona 3 Reloaded video if you want to know about my Persona, why I will never review Persona 5 again, or never play it again because I'm tired of the story. But I hated that like all my love interests were women. As a gay man, I don't feel like I need to play a gay character. That's not what I'm saying. But like, if you're gonna give me a romance option, allow me to let my character be. If I'm embodying the character's embodying me. Let me choose who I want to romance. You know, I think it's fine. You know, the heterosexual characters have romance options. I played those, but I'm just saying, like, if you're telling me to insert myself as this character, let me romance who I want to romance. I would have romanced for Yuji 100%. And so, that's the beef with that. And then after Odyssey, I skipped Valhalla. I was not playing Valhalla at all. I had no interest at that point. I might be missing some Assassin's Creed. There might have been like some that were like, I know one was on PSP at one point, the one that it takes place in Louisiana. And there might have been some other, might have been one more Assassin's Creed I'm missing. But then we got the Shadows, which is what I'm currently playing. And again, I really loved Shadows. Now, once again, I'm just going to talk about this one time only. If the game is not woke because the character is a black samurai or he's gay or it's taking place in Japan. I know people sound like, oh, people in Japan are upset about this. No, the fuck that you cannot speak for a whole country as somebody that's not in that demographic, or even if you were in that demographic, you cannot speak for a whole country because you don't like it. Again, Mirage. Mirage came out. I loved Mirage too. I own Mirage. You see my Assassin's Creed Mirage review was one of my earliest game reviews on this channel. I knew I was missing one. Mirage kind of went back to like the traditional Assassin's Creed where like you could like, you know, stab a person, walk away, blend in with the crowd, stuff like that. So Mirage did try to go back. I mean, it did introduce some new mechanics where you could like basically like teleport stab somebody or multiple people. But I mean, every game has its gimmicks, you know, so whatever. But yeah, a game's not woke just because you don't like it. That's basically what I'm saying. And also, as I talked about my first impressions, they explain how Yasuke is, you know, not from Japan, but he was brought here. Well, technically, so I guess I'm gonna start talking about the story soon because the story, it's not that it's basic, but I mean, you're an assassin. You're killing again. You're not an assassin, but you are an assassin like in this game with what they call the Kakubuishi. I guess that's their term for assassins in the beginning of this game, or till they learn about assassins. They're the Kakubishi. Their goal is to avenge the people they love. So for Naoe, in the beginning of the game, her father, Teshue, was killed by the Shinbaku. Like, I think like 12 or 14 masked men and women that were like after these 3 regalia, or after 1 regalia. The regalia are like these various jewels and items. We never see what they look like. We hear that one's a sword in the DLC, the Claws of Wawaji, and we hear that the other one's like a jewel, and we hear something about the third one. But they supposedly represent like peace in Japan. They represent power. They were stolen they were taken from the emperor because like the Shinbaku were after them, and like they were given to the assassins. We learned by the end of the game to like, you know, for safekeeping. One of them, the assassins had. I think one of them was like already in like this like assassin space. The other one was stolen by the Shinbaku, and the third one is in the DLC, the Claws of Wawaji, which again we're gonna talk about all in this one review. But basically, we never get to who they are. They're not the weapons of Eden. I can tell you that now because again, there's DLC, or not DLC. There's post game with the Templars. So the game's kind of confusing. It has 3 what I would call definitive endings. The first ending felt unsatisfying, and that's when Naoe learns that her mother's alive and she was an assassin. She learns that from Hanzo, who you think is evil in the beginning of the game because like he tells Naoe something in the past before her father died that could have saved his life potentially, but she kept it from her father. I'm probably gonna play that clip for a bit.
You can put that away, Fujibayashi Naoe. I am no Oni for you to fear. You've made it far. You have your mother's skill.
My father trained me. I did not know her.
Fine. So your father's skill, but your mother's voice. Nagato is a strong warrior, but so loyal to one tiny valley.
A valley you betrayed.
If a mistreated horse kicks off a rider who will not spare the whip, is that truly betrayal? You may face a similar choice, young Egan. What good is a homeland if it dooms you?
I am Egan, and all I know is Iga. I must fight for it.
And what makes you think Iga can be saved?
I don't know what you want from me.
They've told you stories about Oni Hanzo. But have they told you the story of my childhood? The best shinobi warrior, long before I reached your age. The pride of my family. A prodigy one day, and a demon the next. Both paths taught me the same lesson. Nothing lasts forever. Some things die slowly like trees. And some die quickly, like samurai. Let Iga die, or it will take you with it before your time. Only Lord Ieyasu can protect you.
Now?
He killed a Kogan and saved my life.
But I don't understand why she didn't talk about the truth about what Hanzo was up to. But yeah, Chichue eventually tells her at some point, like, you know, your mother was an assassin. She taught us the ways of the Brotherhood. You know, she came from a different country, or she's from this country, but she learned about assassins from like somebody that was in the Brotherhood or the Brotherhood assassins. They taught her, and she taught us, and you know, we made it our mission to protect the regalia. But eventually we had you. You became her like regalia. You became her jewel. You became her most precious thing until she had to go away on a mission, and supposedly she was killed.
It is not here. It was lost.
Stewart, Mibuno!
Iga is under attack. Quickly, we must get to Sandai.
You run to your doom, Nagato. It is too late to be ready.
He comes. Oda Nobunaga.
We need a plan. Stewart, what do we do?
We ride to Aikuni Shrine.
There it... Let's see what happens. Come on! Move! Move! Ugh. Enough, Naoe. Stop. Okay. Think. Feel. Let it all pass through you. Clear your mind. Mushin. Chiri.
You're alive. Rest, my plum. I've got you.
The box. I couldn't stop him.
The fault is mine. It was my oath, and I failed. I kept so many secrets for so long, never knowing if I should reveal them. Your mother left me with a heavy burden. To protect the box and to raise you, I did not want to put that burden on your shoulders.
The box.
One of 3 Imperial regalia. The jewel. They are the sacred heart of our country. Treasures the Emperor entrusted the Kakushima Iki to protect. But that was long ago. Back when we met Tsuyu.
My mother.
She was the apprentice of a numb stranger. She followed this foreign creed of assassins. They came to Iga seeking help from Momochi Sandayu. They said the balance of the world was at risk. So you stayed with us in Iga. Became a student of Sandayu, as Hanzo and I were. But soon, the student became the master. We all swore upon her creed, an oath. The creed I should have taught you. You are so much like your mother. I was afraid that if you knew, you would suffer the same fate. It was my oath to the creed to protect the jewel. But I loved her. And when you came, you were our jewel. We loved you so much. For a few years, we prospered. The regalia were safely hidden in Setsu. Our league grew. Our enemies faded. We were foolish to let our guard down. A new foe rose from the shadows. I stayed in Iga with you while the league was slaughtered. The regalia stolen. Only Sandai, Tsuyu, and Hanzo survived. Tsuyu returned in the night with the jewel. She made me swear to protect it and entrusted me alone. She promised me she would return with the other regalia. But she never did. When Sandayu returned, he told me Tsuyu had died. It shattered my soul. I hid the jewel in the Kofun and kept her secret. The League died with her. I swore to myself to never let anything happen to you, our jewel. And every night, for years, I played her favorite song. And then one night, across the valley, I heard someone playing the song back to me. I ran towards the source, but she was gone. I know it was her. And so, I kept playing her song every night to let her know the jewel was safe. And that you were all right. Now, she might be alive. We must find her. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope. She will help us.
I remember now. I remember it all. Stewie, why did you carry that burden by yourself? You weren't alone. I was right there. You weren't alone. Their song. He was calling to her. To you, Mother. I can't believe that worked. I wonder if my father knew of this place, knew where these stairs lead. The Imperial Regalia, the sacred hearts of our country. That was the mission Kataribera wrote about. Why would the Emperor trust them with this treasure? It doesn't matter. My parents died protecting them, and I will too. Valor, wisdom, benevolence. I returned the jewel. I have honored my promise, Chichiue. My love. If you read this, it is because you and our Naoe have been forced from Iga. Because our secret is discovered. I know you may not understand my absence or my reasons for it. They are not the only secrets I have kept from you. I did not die the night our league fell. Mother?
The countless nights I kept hidden, listening to Nagato's song, again and again. It took all those years to understand. It was the key.
It was you playing back to my father.
Forgive me, Tsuyu.
You stole the regalia?
No. Lord Ieyasu found the mirror and stole it from the Foreign Order. A secret very few know. He believes these treasures belong to our land. He kept the mirror and waited to return it to the Emperor.
To gain favor from the Imperial Court.
Perhaps. He plays a much better Go game than I. But we both believe the foreign powers are only here to take from us.
So how did you get the mirror?
I am loyal to him now. I simply asked for it. Come, I will explain. You and the Black Samurai left Lord Ieyasu with quite the impression.
Oh?
He admired your friend's sense of honor. He perceived the samurai to hate the Foreign Order just as much as he did. Lord Ieyasu was just as interested in your character, your resilience to fulfill your father's promise. You now understand the meaning of the blade?
My parents followed an Imperial mission to protect the regalia and obeyed a creed that fought oppression.
Don't sound so excited.
No one likes giving details.
They were a foreign assassin brotherhood who battled foreign interests in our land. We served to protect those who could not protect themselves.
To shed a light on this world.
And this is what Lord Tokugawa Ieyasu saw in you.
That convinced him to give you the mirror?
It made him see why I needed it. Redemption.
Why do you need redemption? Hanzo.
I have to confess something that will be hard for you to hear. Please listen before acting.
I'll try, but no promises.
Your mother's strength with your father's compassion. The only people I have loved in this world. I told you Nagato and I were brothers despite our differences. But we had one thing in common. We both loved Tsuyu. She had the beauty of Kishotenyo and the fighting spirit of Hachiman. I did not care for her idealist foreign creed. All I wanted was her. The things I did to impress her. But she chose Nagato, a lower rank to Jisamurai. The pain and the shame were unbearable.
Did she know of your feelings for her?
My pride would never allow that. So I left Iga. I offered my services to whomever would give blood to my blade. They all feared me. Oni Hanzo, the bloodthirsty demon. Years passed, and I returned to Mibuno. I thought I could conquer her hurt, impress her with my exploits. But then, I saw you. The perfect family. I left again. My rage consuming me. This was supposed to be my place. She should have loved me. I did. The unthinkable.
What did you do?
I heard of a mysterious group offering riches for the regalia.
You sold Ashikaga Yoshiaki their location. Out of resentment.
The contract was secret. I did not know who forged it. But I didn't care. I wanted to break them. So I sacrificed the thing Tsuyu loved most.
Her family. You jealous traitor.
You caused her god to fall. It weakened her.
Careful, Hanzo.
I regretted it immediately. But it was too late. I rushed to Tsuyu to tell her the regalia had been compromised. She called the Kakushiba-iki back to defend Setsu.
But it wasn't enough. I saw their bodies in the kofun.
The Imperial regalia was stolen. I betrayed them all. And Sandayu said Tsuyu was dead. But I never believed him.
So you searched for her?
For years.
You really
I also watched your father
my mother
mourn.
is alive?
Watched him raise and love you.
And if I go with
You grew.
you will help me
As
find
did my
her?
shame, or die looking. After the first attack on Iga, I knew it was only a matter
wise
of
boy
time
taught me
before it
that
fell.
if we want to move
I
forward,
could not let
it
Tsuyu's
cannot
daughter
be
die
towards
in a pile of
vengeance.
rubble.
It's a choice That we night must in make Iga. more than once in this You world. wrote that letter?
We will move in the shadows your father to have
To
the jewel.
serve the light.
But so did the enemy.
Go.
I
I
offered
will
you
wait for your
both the
message.
protection of my lord. But when Nagato refused, my options were few. Was right.
And the Shinbaku got to us
are the
first.
future of our country. I am sorry your father died. I tried to save you both. And I can save you still by persuading you from your path.
My path will unify us.
Is that what you think you're doing? Picking up misfits on the campaign for unity?
They are my family.
They slow you down. Family. That same weakness is what killed your mother and father. You repeat their faults.
And you have not
Now,
learned from yours.
the Shinbaku,
What
when they
has
attacked,
your jealousy earned
and
you
as
but
you've
the
seen in
name
my present
demon?
presence, they killed
I
her
would take
father
all your venom,
because, you know,
which
to take the
means
hands of the
wisdom
regalia
to
that
me.
him and
No
Naoe
way.
had tried to escape
Do
with.
not make that
and,
mistake.
you know, her father was killed in front of her, trying to protect her, and then she was left to bleed out with her father. That's how the Shinbaku left her, because they like, we got our hands in the box, let's get out of here. Naoe did survive, but that's when she made it her mission to go after these masked men and women and kill all of them. Now, getting into Yasuke, I guess I'll have to skip around the story to explain this the best way possible. But basically, Yasuke was a slave on a Templar ship. He didn't know what Templars were, but him and his mother were slaves. And it's kind of implied like they knew something they didn't. I kind of thought it was trying to say like the Templar was Yasuke's daddy. And there's like some context here and there that he might be. That we're doing a Assassin's Creed 3 thing with like not Edward Kenway, but like we're doing a Assassin's Creed 3 thing. But it's never outright said like that's your father.
So, she helped him.
Yes, senor. It was a bloodbath, and she was nowhere to be found.
Didn't expect the giant to be the one that gave her a voice. Like a wagon following the donkey. Speak of the devil.
You will answer for what you did.
You speak as if we know each other personally.
We do.
It's all right, Mama.
Snukaru!
Who sent you?
No one, Senor Caro. No one. Please! We saw nothing! We saw nothing! Ah! Mama! Ah! Mama!
It's of your own choosing. Diogo?
Yasuke!
It was necessary. I had to set an example to the others. Your mother's death taught everyone how I felt about insubordination. Everyone except you, it seems.
Consider how I have cheated death twice in your presence. Consider the lives I have claimed to get to you. And then, consider how you will speak of my mother.
So, what do you want, Diogo? Revenge? It will get you nothing, I'm afraid. We have the regalia already.
Not for long. We will make sure of it.
We? Diogo. I was sent here because no one else in my organization cared enough. And look what I accomplished. Look around you, Diogo. Everything you see here is mine. It's land, it's resources, it's people. You should understand that better than anyone.
If you know what honor is, you will face me alone.
But basically, Yasuke's mother was good in front of him because they thought he was a spy.
We are not the same kind.
Sent them, even though they looked like slaves. And they were going to kill Yasuke, but Yasuke was saved by the assassin, who I thought was going to be Naoe's mother, but this is again another random assassin that was
the
on the
bounty
ship
for escaped slaves.
And that's how she gets killed. But while she's killed or gunned down, she tells Yasuke to run. Yasuke jumps into the sea.
It will serve you no use.
And that's when Yasuke was taken by the Portuguese,
so we can
like
focus
the
on what
Italian
really
man. Like I guess you call them like Jehovah's Witnesses or something like that. Like they took him in and like they made him like, you know, one of them. And eventually when they came to Japan to speak with Lord Nobunaga, the Emperor of Japan, the current emperor at that time, or the conquest ruler, whatever you want to call him, Lord Nobunaga took interest in him because, one, he was a black man that could speak Portuguese, and according to my friend, my coworker, and my friend / best friend / brother, he's like, Lord Nobunaga just used to do stuff like that. Like, if he was interested in you, he didn't care to piss people off. So apparently that's historically accurate. Speaking of historically accurate, because I know this is the main thing of people. Again, you heard my whole relationship with Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is not historically accurate. It is a video game, a work of fiction. Yes, they take real life things and they put it into a fictional game and they play around with it, they mess with it. You really think fucking Leonardo DiCaprio created weapons for Ezio in France? You really think like there's Templars out there in Egypt, you know, and magical monsters and pyramids? You know, that's like, y'all gotta stop talking about stupid shit like that. Like, you know, or how you can put Dracula 2000, like Dracula was Judas basically, and that's why he's cursed and can be killed with silver and sunlight. You know, people take creative liberties with historical things. They put them in fictional games. Abraham Lincoln Vampire, I'm pointing back to me like I had the poster. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Abraham Lincoln did not fight vampires. And that's a dope-ass movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it before. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. It's a great fucking movie. That's all I'm going to tell you. But, yeah. So, he was taken in by Lord Nobunaga, and that part might have been according to my friend. And his name was Diego. And we learned how Yasuke got his name. He was a child that was like, oh, you're that strong samurai that I heard works for, you know, Lord Nobunaga. You know, you kind of remind me of this hero of mine named Yasuke. And Yasuke eventually takes on that name after, like, learning how to fight learning the ways of Japan, learning to fight with a sword, learning to write with a brush. It's really cool, like, unfolding Yasuke's story, which you kind of do over the game.
After you killed my mother, I kept my desire for vengeance in my heart, in the same place I once held thoughts of her. It kept me alive, nourished me, to get to you today.
Then, it's yours. Vengeance. Not that it will bring her back.
It is no longer mere vengeance I want.
Then what is it? What is this all about?
A declaration of war against the Templar Order.
You're serious? My God, you're serious. What makes you think you can win?
Because we are united in the defense of our home. This country, so shaken with strife, The people are victims to it. But together, they will be unstoppable. We will be unstoppable. We live by this code. And it is because of my league that I know what I must do.
And what does killing me prove?
That no one is untouchable. That even you are just one blade of grass in a withering field. And when you die, no one will remember you. Your death will only ever be a message to your compatriots. One that says you should fear us.
We will hunt you down. My group will send everything at you.
After they find what is left of you, they may think twice. You may start praying now.
This isn't over. It's the beginning, in fact. The beginning of your end.
It is done.
Declaring war on the Templars.
But again, as far as the post-game, the part that I revealed about Yasuke's mother being killed by Templar, that's actually post-game. Where the game ends again is that Naoe learns that her mother's possibly alive out there somewhere. And the game ends with us only securing 2 of the regalia. One that's already in the Assassin's Creed lair, the second one which you retrieve back from the Shimbaku, and the third one again is in the DLC, the Closet of Waji, where you do find out Naoe's mother's alive, Suyu. She's been trapped in prison by a Templar for the past, 15 years, and her name is Yukari.
I have brought you to a prison, this prison, not to cage you, but so that you might free my companion from this abomination that ego has created. Follow the light. There he lies, trapped, bound. He is hurting. Ego constructs her cages and calls it peace. She binds our wings and calls it safety. A prison is a blight. It is a cancer that metastasizes, spreading from a society's necrotic core to each
I must go now, Diogo. Continue the movements until your thoughts no longer trouble you.
Thank you, Nobutsuna-sensei. Benevolence, righteousness, courtesy, wisdom, integrity, courage. This is what it means to take up the sword. This is who I am.
I will be a warrior like you.
I am still learning myself. Nobutsuna-sensei is a true master.
My grandfather was a warrior. I wanted to be like him too. His name was Yasuke. He was brave, but also kind. When anyone needed something, they would call Yasuke, Yasuke, and he would always help. And I miss him. And he was brave.
It is good to remember your grandfather, Yasuke. We should always act such that we are remembered well.
Yes, but I also want to be like you.
Yasuke.
Heed my call, my esteemed friends, as I recount the epic story of Awaji Island and the greedy shinobi who visited its shores. In a time long past, on the great waves near Awaji Island, a beautiful maiden arrived, summoned by her sense of destiny. The island had called to her, as if fate itself had brought her to its shores. Tales of her arrival spread, and soon the highest halls of power rang with tales of her beauty. Before long, she was granted an audience with the lord of the island himself. within the castle's embrace, she met and fell in love with a daimyo. From that moment onward, she was cherished by the island's people, her spirit intertwined with theirs. Soon, the maiden called on her champion and his friends to stand against the evils ravaging the island. The brave warriors roam the land, their resolve as unyielding as their blades. Scoundrels and bandits, thieves and ne'er-do-wells, the brave warriors face them all. Many obstacles block their path. But nothing could stand against their determination. Their valor brought peace, a moment's breath in the endless dance between lightness and dark. There were those who rejected the new tranquility brought by the maiden and her champions. With a heavy heart, the champion brought them low, and balance was restored. But then, as now, peace is a fragile thing, soon to be shattered by the arrival of a wicked shinobi. Driven by greed, this shinobi set her ravenous gaze on Awaji's treasures. Through forests and caves she hunted, drawn by the allure of the one treasure she sought above all others. Gifted with an unnatural agility, no one was safe from the interloper's steely grasp. She hid in the unlikeliest of places, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Like an onryo, she stalked the land, unseen and unheard. Silence was her companion, and darkness followed in her wake. She was unstoppable, a shadow heading ever closer to the heart of Awaji. Closer she came, closer to the one treasure she coveted. Some claim to have spotted her. Those who confronted her were never seen again. Eventually, she reached the maiden's castle itself. Her greed knew no bounds, and she knew no fear. armed with a hidden blade. Her actions cast a... But the maiden had foreseen the coming of the shinobi, and had laid a trap for her.
Desperate to earn her mother's hand.
Hansel, the treacherous shinobi, was locked away forevermore.
I tailored it especially for you.
Hurt her, and I'll never give you what you want.
The shinobi... Could she be my mother?
Your mother is that horrible shinobi?
And again, none of these
heard how her weapon was
none of these like connect together at all. They just it's just like
What are you going to do?
every ending could be its own ending basically.
Think things.
But I do think the ending with Naoe's mother
going
being
to
alive
Oz.
and giving the
are you?
three
I
regalia
have to
back to
find
Emperor, current Emperor of Japan is like the correct ending for this game, like the official ending in my opinion. Headcanon, that's the official ending of the game. But yeah, the whole game, Yasuke, the reason why he teams up with Naoe is that like we find out that Lord Nobunaga is like not right hand, I guess, because he trusted Yasuke a lot, or the Yago. At the time of the game, he's called Yasuke because we learned Yasuke changed his name while he was training under Lord Nobunaga. Again, he got played Yasuke's past, but he kind of trusted. He took Yasuke's like opinions very strongly. So his left-hand man, Mitsuhude, whatever the fuck his name is, him along with the other members of the Shinbaku, which are like these various members that wanted power and corruption for their various own reasons. Everybody's a Templar, which are basically the Shinbaku. They're not Templars technically. They're just seeking power in Japan, along with the former emperor that Lord Nobunaga dethroned. They're all working together to like get these regalia to hopefully basically take control of Japan. And so, because they betrayed and killed Lord Nobunaga, that's why Yasuke is hunting down the Shinbaku. And then, Naoe is hunting them down because, they killed her father. So, and as far as she knows, her mother, but they killed her father.
Obligation passed to you.
And so, that's why the two team up.
Tell me.
And there are various moments in the game where, like, there's one cute moment I like where they both getting drunk and they're asking each other's questions about each other's past and stuff like that. I found this moment really cute. I like this whole bonding thing. Again, it's completely optional. You can skip this whole thing. You didn't have to see this. But I do like it because it shows the characters bonding and growing and get to know each other.
Then he asked too much of you. If only I had been there.
Those responsible paid with their lives.
Your father's heart was like no other. I will mourn him when the time is right.
You've been here all this time?
Kept alive by Yukari because she hopes to discover where I hid the sword.
The final regalia. I have already recovered the other two. The jewel and the mirror are safe.
Then the work is nearly done.
We will find it. Together we will reunite all three regalia.
You have the spirit of an assassin. I will appreciate the help. But first, We must find a way out of this place.
I'm sure we won't have long to wait. Let me tell you about my friend.
Hattori Hanzo said that you can use this safe house as your own for as long as you might need.
You can pass on my thanks, Konatsu. Now, he said that Naue has been held within Sumoto Castle.
By Kimura Yukari and her Taisho, the locals call them the Sanzoku Ipa, and they have their claws dug deep into Awaji.
Their claws will not hold my friend for long.
I have given you what you need to find a way under Sumoto Castle's walls. It is a secret path, but be wary. It holds its own dangers.
Usually I just charge in through the front gate, but I will keep this option in mind.
Whichever route you choose, I wish you well.
And there are several cast of characters, not technically a brotherhood by chance or per se, but we get several side characters that you can team up with or don't team up with at all, depending on your dialogue, depending on your dialogue choices. You can talk to them or recruit them or not recruit them. They can help you in fight and battle and fights. I think there's like 8 or 9 of them. Some more useful than others. I'm not really going to break down each one of them because, I mean, it's up to your playstyle. But you can unlock them. Same with like killing or sparing enemies. There are certain enemies where like you'll realize you could have spared them because they don't attack you right off the bat. If you approach a character and it's not like immediate combat, you can conversate with them and sometimes you can avoid killing them altogether. Whereas other times you can like go up to them and like it'll basically force you into combat. But you got to know who you can spare, who you can kill. I mean, it's up to you if you just want to kill everybody. That's up to you because the game is about forgiveness. It's about Naue learning to forgive. It's about Yasuke learning to forgive. And also avenging the people that need to die. Like, you want to bring peace to Japan, but you know certain people have to die. And you know you have some people have to be spared, or some people that you can forgive, or some people that you can let go, be forgiven. Like, I remember this one guy, you're hunting down these murderers. It's like a side mission, and like one of them is like praying to himself. He's saying over and over again, like, "Please forgive me my sins."
Only a fool.
He doesn't realize you're there to kill him. But if you outright attack him, you're not going to see that like you can spare him. Because I think now it's something like,
for
it's clear he's
as allies.
Ashamed of what he's done, and he knows he's going to have to face what he's done when he dies. Things like that, do like monks that are killers, like killer monks or something like that. But I thought that was interesting. That like. When I first approached him, I was like, okay, this guy's attacking.
We
so let me
ask
see what's
each
going to
other
happen if I
questions
go
and
to
have
him.
to respond
And there's
with
another
total
time
honesty.
where I was going to attack the
If you
female
don't,
that's part of
you
my
drink.
organization.
This is going
but
to
she
end
didn't attack
poorly
me either.
for me.
She first said, like, hey, I don't recognize you. Are you here to hurt me? Or are you after my family? And, you talked to her. She's like, please spare my brother. But at the time, I had already killed her brother.
Tell me a
I
joke.
didn't know her brother was a good guy. And her brother was going to attack me. He was kind of scared. Like,
Why
now
must samurai always
point that
battle
out.
one another?
And I didn't realize I could have spared that guy. So when I started
Because
realizing,
there's
there's
only
something
one
characters
way
I can
for a
spare, I
samurai
was like,
to
okay,
get
let's
ahead.
actually investigate. What the game really wants you to do. It wants you to investigate. There are certain things that it will not outright tell you where to go. You have to investigate. You can use your scouts, and they'll reveal certain information. But a lot of it has to do with you, like gathering information yourself, and the game outright giving it to you. They'll give you hints, they'll give you clues, but for the most part, they want you to look around, talk to people, listen, eavesdrop on conversations, stuff like that. And so I thought that was pretty interesting that, like, it did that.
What is something you
What
love?
else can I say? Oh, the game is
place,
beautiful. I love the
person,
season changes
memory.
across the game. Like you
Something
can see it
that
go
makes
from
you
like
happy.
snowing,
The smell of
raining,
my
you know,
auntie's
fall, summer,
The way plum trees glow
spring.
pink
It
in
looks
the
fucking beautiful. The
sunshine.
waves, the water, all of
My
it
father's laugh.
was great fucking detail. Like
My turn.
exploring around was amazing. It feels massive because it is massive. It's a huge map before DLC. So like I was just
Where
like, I
did
had
you
a
come
great
from?
time exploring
Far
around.
away.
Now
I was a
has
child
a
when they
thing
took
just
us.
kind of like in Spider-Man where like you can like
But I
negate all
remember it
damage
was
no matter how far
warm.
you fall. If you press like
Thick
circle to like,
trees with
you know, do
tiny
a barrel
branches
roll
as if
basically.
growing upside down.
Yasuke can't do that.
And big-hearted people.
Although
with hair
I will say
and
there's one
eyes
thing with
and
Yasuke
skin
made
like
me say
mine.
what the fuck. It's when
That
Yasuke
sounds
does
beautiful.
It was.
So Yasuke
I
can
hope to
climb
see it
buildings. I
again
know,
someday.
like I saw somebody say like, "Oh, it's stupid. Yasuke can't climb buildings."
Are we winning
Yasuke
this
can
game
climb
or
buildings, and he
losing?
can do what's
I
called a
cannot tell.
If the bottle's being emptied, we are winning.
leap of faith. You know, like look at the whole horizon and then do a leap of faith. But when Yasuke does the leap of faith, he screams all the way down, which can alert
Good
enemies, and he's
morning.
like,
Have you
"Oh,
seen that way?"
oh my back." Other times he's like, "Damn, where are there so many haystacks out here? What the hell's going on? It's bad."
Why are you up on the roof?
Why are you so loud?
Auntie Tomiko told me it was the best way to wake you after a night of sake.
I thought that was kind of funny, because
Do you regret
like,
it?
what is with all the haystacks
The wind
around
that blew you
all the
here?
Assassin's Creed games? Like, ain't nobody investigating all
Only
them?
the hangover.
Also, there's various weapons you can use. Like I know in Assassin's Creed, you mainly usually have your blade, but in here you get like various weapons, which have been a thing since again before Origins and stuff like that. You had different blades. My personal favorite is the bow staff. I just feel like not only is it a traditional weapon to Japan, but also like my character Shobu Samurai. Another self-insert here. Read my book. Check it out on Amazon. He uses a staff, so I was really drawn to that weapon. And Yasuke gets several kinds of blade, but I kept him with the katana for his samurai stance and backstory. And again, you can romance characters. You can romance every character. There's, unlike Rise of the Ronin, which was a game, that was what I was playing. When Assassin's Creed Shadows came out, I was playing Rise of the Ronin. That's what it was. Unlike Rise of the Ronin, if you romance multiple characters, there's no consequence. It's like a one-off. Like, they might mention it later. They might mention it in passing, but like, it has no consequence if you romance every character. And there are some off-screen sex scenes implied, which I thought was pretty interesting in here because I don't think any Assassin's Creed's ever done that. No, actually, Odyssey did that. Odyssey had off-screen sex scenes as well. Not that that's a big thing. I didn't want to see nothing, but I'm just like, I thought it was interesting. That's more than just like a romance or more than just like a kiss or talking about it. Like they full on going at it off-screen. Let's see. Anything else I really want to talk about? Like I said, the DLC is probably worth it. Oh, yeah. So with the Templars only come in after you've killed all the Shinbaku, and, well, you have to spare 2 of them. 2 of them are spared regardless. But after you've got the second Regalia, the Templars show up because they say they're here for something called the Observatory. And there's like 2 members. I think there's 2 main Templars that you fight in that. Oh no, 3 or 4. Definitely 3, possibly 4. But either way, you fight these Templars like several times, and then it turns out they're not even looking for the Regalia. The Regalia, again, not anything related to Eden. They're looking for something called the Observatory, but we never find out what it is. And when we do come across something that like could be it, Yasuke is like, don't touch it, because like he's like, it could be dangerous. Again, implying, again with these gods that Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 have been going on about, like it started with 4, these gods from the first civilization, which has been like, okay, what the hell's going on? Like, if we kept it at Templars and Assassins, and Templars want to control the world, that'd be fine. But I mean, again, the first game had Apples of Eden, so I guess like someone had to have making the first civilization, I guess. But it's, again, the Templars have no relevance. They don't even care about Japan. They came here for the observatory specifically. Well, we killed them. And that's when Naoe first mentions, like, oh, maybe one day we'll reach out to these assassins or we'll reach out to this brotherhood. But for now, we, the Kakabuishi, we're just going to do our own thing. So we're not technically assassins.
I need to stay alert here. I am getting too old.
But I mean, also at the same time, they are like even her final cloak is like an assassin's gear. And again, her mother Suyu was an assassin. Her mother is a part of the Brotherhood. So was her father, but her father didn't want to pass that down to her. And then again, Yasuke, the reason why he's out to kill all the Templars is because, like, you know, Templars killed his mother, and he's just like, you know, y'all enslave people, y'all are out to kill people, so he's like, all of y'all gotta be stopped. And so that's kind of their whole thing. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say. Again, a great Assassin's Creed game. I enjoyed it. I had a great time with it. I don't want to drag out a review when I don't think I have too much to say. I talked about how beautiful the game is. There's a lot of mission, a lot of post-game stuff, as all Assassin's Creed have been doing lately. These are longer. I know Valhalla was hella long, I've heard. I know Odyssey was long. Mirage was short. Mirage, they tried to go back to the original kind of Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed Shadows is pretty long.
Did they dig up
again,
the
I had a great time with
again?
it. I love the whole Japan setting. I love so many. I'm not much know much about Japan culture, but I really fell in love with this whole world, the way they set up everything, and I know there's a lot of passion to it as well.
Since your birth,
I can feel that. But yeah, overall, great fucking game. Oh, I guess
that surprised
there
me.
might have something else I want to talk about.
But more surprising still,
that I felt was
the way you have changed.
When did we stop having like Berserk guards? You know, like I think by Assassin's Creed, I know Origins had it. I know Origins had Berserk guards because you could shoot the main enemy, like shoot the guy you were after, and make him go berserk, and his own men would kill him. So you felt like an assassin.
It is a
I don't know, when did we stop that? Because I was like, where's the berserk guards? Even the poison blades and stuff like that, it don't kill them slowly. It like shows that it's doing it, but it doesn't seem like it's doing it as long or as effective as the old games. That was one disappointment I had.
What's this?
That berserk darts are gone, and that
first is a symbol of
the
what
poison
we
effect
become.
isn't really having
And the
that effect
second?
that it had on villains, where like they would die, you know, at some point.
Suffice to say,
And then there is no.
It's closer.
There
than
is,
we
but there isn't. What they did was, with like, you know, going out of the game and like experiencing like, again, present day stuff. It's called the guide. Apparently that's like separate DLC, so like you could just be in the Assassin's Creed world or in the era of the game is taking place in, instead of going back and forth between the human in present day. But I always thought that was like a part of Assassin's Creed, like, cause that's the whole point. Like, you're going back and playing the memories of one of your ancestors from present day. But the last time I did that was Mirage, and again, I think they just fumbled the ball with all that, or maybe it was Origins. I can't remember. One of them. And I felt like they dropped the ball because, like, where are we going with this first civilization thing? Like, again, Desmond Miles used to be our main protagonist. We followed him up until 3, and then he died in 3, and then we got a great epilogue from him in 4, you know, with this recording, which I love. I'll probably play that in here.
He is dear to me. I want to protect him. Always.
I know.
Found you!
You finally took off my new hood, I see.
Auntie Tomiko made me. She said I'd hurt myself running around with it falling over my eyes.
It is too big for you.
It is now, but maybe I'll grow into it.
Are you sure you want to? It's a big job.
I can do it. Anything is possible.
As long as this land remains divided, the Kakushiba Ikkyu will protect its people.
At the end. But yeah, I don't know where we're going with the next Assassin's Creed. I am excited. I don't know where we're gonna go next, but I love Assassin's Creed. I'm not gonna get 4 again. So one thing I did left out is I hated 4. I hated 3 a little bit too, but I hated 4 because of the ship battles. I love One Piece, as you can see. I love pirates and stuff like that. Well, not pirates specifically, but One Piece. But, like, I don't know, the ship battles were annoying to me as hell. They were annoying as fuck. Too much water. Which is ironic because I also love Pokemon Sapphire. And Kyogre's my favorite legendary. But, again, too much goddamn water. But anyways, that's all for this video. I don't want to drag it out. If you played Assassin's Creed Shadows all the way to finish, all 3 endings, so again, I called them 3 separate endings. The Claws of Awaji. You know how good this game is, how beautiful it is. You don't need me to tell you that. But yeah, anybody hating on it just because I think it's woke or just because they don't like that a black samurai is also can be gay. He's not gay. He can be straight or he can be bisexual if you choose. I think it's pretty stupid. I think like the way they put him into the story, especially with Nawe, was great. Also, basically both of these characters they don't have mother issues, but like, you know, Naoe basically is out to save her mother by the end of the game in the DLC, and then Yasuke's brother was killed in front of him, so you know he's out for revenge. So it's vengeance of mother. So I think it's both interesting that they both have like lost somebody. It's about loss, forgiveness, and
so
like
this will be a short one.
Japan for the good. And I love how like people were at first skeptical or like scared of Yasuke, but as he becomes a great warrior, as he like he's known for like fighting next to Lord Nobunaga, and still as a samurai helping people, they learn to like respect him. I can love that too. So overall, great fucking game. I'm excited more. So anyways, that's all for this video. I'll see you guys next one.
In so many ways. Still, he never lost hope. Even when his faith and others eroded. I can only believe that what we are doing is the right thing. And that I can stop this disaster. I know this. I mean, the technology is there, waiting for us to use it. I'm the final piece of the puzzle. Something in my genes, or my memories. Some final piece of code to switch the whole thing on. That's why I'm here. That's why they brought me here. Only, I don't know what I'll have to give up in return. My sanity, my life, it's impossible to say. I do know this. Our battle with the Templars will not be over. But whatever's inside that temple is not an ending. It's just another chapter in this endless story. And it'll be your job, and Mom's, and Sean's, and Rebecca's, to keep turning the pages. You know, I keep thinking about something Orson Welles once said. Something like, if you want a happy ending, it all depends on where you stop telling your story. So maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's how people keep marching forward. If something goes wrong and they're dead, something happens to me. When you tell my story years from now, please tell them the one about how I lost my way, and then I found it again. Just in time to save the world. And just end it there. That'll keep everyone smiling. Goodbye, Dad. Say hello to Mom. Tell her I love her, okay? Tell her I love you both. I love you both.
Where is your father?
I was his...
Kay died with him.
The King Templar.
I have done it.
You think Tsuyu is by your...
Lord Nobunaga.
Ah, yes.
And what do you...
What else is there? Someone will always be on top of the pile. Yasuke.
So, why not me?
Safe.
You stood alone, and now you fall alone.
I fell, pursuing my own destiny. Unlike you. Your honorable deeds lost to time. Your presence. A shadow.
I must find my mother and the regalia.
Yeah! What is it then? What binds you to Tsuyu?
An assassin saved my life. I am in their debt.
The assassins, they are all fanatics. Delusional. You want a cause to serve? Serve yourself.
You must stop them now! Let them take it again!
Get her!
Killing you will be a mess.
I am so sorry, Naomi. I failed you.
Tsuyu was here. The regalia, too. I have to find her. Tsuyu definitely passed this way. But why did she leave the castle? You are not the warrior you once were, nor have you been a mother. You weren't here.
I know it was not fair, to you or your father. I am no longer the warrior I was, but I will dedicate myself to becoming the mother you deserve, if you let me.
That would make me happy.
You have made me so proud, Naomi. You recovered all 3 regalia, righted my own failing, and you did it all on your own.
Well, not all on my own.
You are both all right. I saw the bodies.
We're fine. And you?
Yukari is defeated, though her forces have scattered.
They will remain a threat to Awaji's people.
Yes. Something we should deal with.
We should get the box back to the Sakafuneishi ruins in Yamato for safekeeping with the others.
No. The assassins were entrusted with the regalia in a time of turmoil. That time is near its end. If this country is to ever be whole again, then its heart must be reunited with its body.
You are going to return the regalia to the Emperor.
It's where they belong.
Very well. What will you do first?
We should return the regalia. They are our priority. Their safety is paramount.
I agree.
Their return is a sacred honor. I will leave it to you.
I will meet you when it's done. Let's finish this.